Hey guys, it's Jake the Dragon from RDA. We got another chrono today, and this chrono is a little more important for this gun than other ones. It's also a gun that people have been bugging me quite a lot to get. This is of the A&K SVD. This is a large rifle. I can't even fit it in frame. There we go, now I can fit it in frame. Very large rifle, as I said. It's very affordable. If you guys want a sniper, this is one of the ones to look into. But let's go ahead and see how hard it's shooting. So let's load this thing up. Something to point out. The bolt is very hard to pull back. The reason being is this has an M150 spring in it, so it should be shooting pretty hard, but let's see how hard this thing's shooting anyway. Alright, feet per second first. I'm using 0.2 gram BBs in this gun, and don't worry, I've changed the batteries in my chrono, so it shouldn't be reading all over the place. But here we go. Whew. 495 feet per second. 487. 484. 484. 495. 474. 498. Okay, so this thing seems to be fluctuating around 480 to 500 feet per second. Yeah, they were right when they said it has an M150 spring in it. This thing is shooting really, really hot. Oh, and I did mention M150 spring. This thing takes AEG magazines. So if you need to lower the feet per second, depending on where you play, because I know some fields, or most fields, allow up to about 450, 500 feet per second for semi-auto and bolt-action snipers, but I know some fields only allow up to 400. So if you need to lower the feet per second, you can put an M120 spring in here, or any AEG spring you wish. But stock out of the box, it's going to be shooting 480, almost 500 feet per second. That's really hard. Alright, now it's time to shoot a can. We're only about 10 feet away. 0.2s still. Okay, I think we're shooting it enough. I think the main problem I'm having while I'm shooting it is I'm shooting it in the same exact spot a lot of the time. Let's go ahead and shoot it one more for a good measure. Alright, so here's the can. There's not one BB in it. There's the backside. Easily, BBs just cut this thing like butter. This, to put it lightly, if you get shot with this, you're going to be just a little bit of pain. This is not going to be something that you're gonna get in. It's not gonna feel good when you get shot by it. The other thing is that shooting this hard, it's gonna be able to go a very long distance. Now again, a common misconception is that feet per second means accuracy. It doesn't mean accuracy, but what it does mean is that it's going to at least go further and accurately, maybe not, but at least it'll go further at a higher velocity. But again, shooting pretty hot. This isn't exactly something you're gonna want to be shot by. Alright, so this gun is shooting pretty hard. Shooting about 480, 500 feet per second with a .2. Needless to say, you're probably going to be wanting to use something along the lines of .40s in this gun, because .2s are not going to cut it with the velocity this is shooting at. And again, if you want to lower the velocity, you can use any AEG spring you want. So that would also, note, because I said the bolt is really hard to pull back, that would also make the spring tension a lot less, so the bolt would be easier to pull back. I think it's shooting fine as is, unless your field allows you to lower the feet per second. So just make sure you pick your shots before you need to cock the bolt again. But 480, 500 feet per second, this thing's gonna hurt when you shoot someone with it. If you guys want to buy this gun, you can go to reddragonairsoft.net or click on the link down below in the video information. There's also a link down below in the video information to Red Dragon Airsoft's forum. So with that said, that has been RDA's Chrono of the A&K Dragunov.